yesterday.
Got it the other day. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
It's
Good thing I hit the record
beautiful,
button.
Grant.
Holy shit!
Oh, that is really big.
God!
Yes.
That looks great on camera.
Yeah, that looks really good on camera.
Holy smokes! I want it. Hello, everybody. We've returned. I didn't kill the show. All I did was move.
Not yet.
along with Mario. But my name's
Yes.
Max, and I'm going to go to Mario. There's a picture of my wife's nachos behind him.
Yes, the very delicious nachos. I'm
How
very,
are
very
you?
jealous of these.
How are you
I'm very good. I moved as well. I also had some health issues, so I'm glad that I'm alive. I'm glad that I'm seeing everybody here. Missed you
Oh
all.
my gosh. Mario, that's
Yes.
crazy. You're going to have to fill me in.
Yeah, we'll do.
Grant. Oh my gosh, you have the dad hat.
Exactly.
We
Put it on
put
right
this
after
on.
this.
It took like 5 minutes for you to notice this.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
Can't believe you, Max.
Hello, Kratos. How are you?
Good. I'm in the process of about to move. And I was
Look at
hoping
us.
to
We're all
Tennessee,
moved.
But I have a slight hiccup because my apartment's still under construction. Back to my parents for a little bit.
Wait, are you gonna have to
Oh.
record this podcast at your parents' house?
If we do an episode between now and potentially November, then yes,
Oh my gosh.
it'll be
That
in
would
the
be-
attic.
In the attic.
I'm
sounds
going
terrible.
full persona. Full
God,
That
persona
sounds
moment.
very hot.
I just looked around. I feel so underdressed without having glasses on. This sucks.
We're all
Just got blue
blind.
light glasses.
Then we've got the reseller, the garage sale hunter, the Facebook marketplace stalker, the Mercari merchant, Logan Moore. How are you, sir?
I think I made like $850 to $900 so far. Feeling pretty good.
I was looking at what you sold lately. I was like, dang, that is a lot of money. But then
Yeah.
I was thinking, I don't know how much he spent.
I mean, I've
I
definitely
assume
come
profit,
out-
though.
I assume it's definitely profits at this point. It helps that I bought a lot of games for like $2 and then resold them for like 40. So
Those Skylanders games are nasty.
I sold a Skylanders game yesterday. I was very happy about it.
Who is
Word-
out here?
word
who
to
is
the
paying
wise,
$60 for
Buy
my Star-
Skylanders games if you see them for Xbox One or PS4. They're expensive. They're worth like $60.
What's the Switch one? There's a Switch one that's like $150.
Imagination?
Oh,
Yeah, it's like
God.
it's worth like 150 bucks.
People are
Loose.
insane.
Just the game.
All right. And then, last but not least, the man, if he leads, I will follow. Michael Ruiz. How are you, sir?
I'm fine. How are you?
If you're out on the road, I'm all
What are you
right.
saying?
I get what it's.
There you go.
It's the Gilmore Girls.
If you lead,
Yeah.
I will follow.
Oh my god.
I've been watching a lot of that show for the past like.
It's
month.
good. It's good prep dad energy.
There's no dad. It's
Shh,
actually
there is a
bad dad energy. The dad
dad energy.
leaves the daughter, or leaves his girlfriend, so then she has to raise the daughter by herself at the age of 16. It's actually bad dad material, not good dad material. But
Well, actually,
it's a fun watch.
the mother left the father.
Yeah.
because
Okay.
She didn't want to get married.
That's true. You're
she
right.
didn't want to stick to the social cage that her family put her in.
Yeah,
Come on,
you're
Mike.
right. You're all
Get
right.
on it.
I don't know. Chris sucks. Lorelai sucks. They both suck. So it doesn't matter at that point. They're terrible.
Everyone knows Paris is the best, and so is Kirk.
I don't even know who the fuck you guys are talking about.
Kirk-
I recognize
Paris-
Lorelai.
Harris is the
Wait,
best.
isn't
Kirk is
is-
number 4.
isn't Kirk the guy
seen
from
Kirk's
Guardians
movie?
of the Galaxy?
He is.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what
Yeah, Sean Gunn.
I thought.
No,
okay.
it's not Sean Gunn. Oh wait, no,
Yeah,
yeah,
Sean
Sean,
Gunn.
Gunn is James
Yeah.
Gunn's brother. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lane is the second best character.
Are you
sure.
saying that because she's a drummer and likes to rock?
No, they just have the better character arc.
I'm just gonna have to Google these
Lane
people.
and Paris have the best character arc in the entire series.
Mm-hmm.
And then Luke is number 3 because I just like Luke.
All right. I'm just gonna ask you this one question, and then we can...
Number 5 is Emily. Gilmore.
Sean Gunn looks really young in this show.
He is
It's a
yeah,
baby
It is.
boy.
It was
We're
his
old.
first major
Like-
kind of gig. Apparently, he bought his first house with the money from Gilmore Girls. So there you go.
And now he gets $0 in residuals from it on Netflix.
Yep.
Yes, don't worry. I'm sure he's on strike.
Very timely
Mike,
reference.
You're 6 seasons in, so you're getting ready to watch the bad season because season 7. I don't know if you know this.
I heard it's bad.
Season 7's rough because they kicked out the show creators, Amy Sherman Palladino and Daniel Palladino. And the WB is like, keep on going. And then the people who were trying to make the show were like, is it the end? Is it not the end? So it's a rough season. But then they did the movies
That was
on
close
Netflix.
to. This was also close to writer strike time, was it not? Or was it before?
The OG writer strike? I don't remember. When I
Here.
say OG.
I think that was like
the last one.
08, I want to say.
07.
Then yeah,
Okay.
maybe.
Is it 07?
So, no, it was. I think the last season is in 06.
They basically just kicked Amy off. But that's not my point. You're 6 seasons in, so you've met all of the potential suitors
I did.
for Rory Gilmore.
They're all bad.
No, but you have to pick the best one.
Uh,
And there's only one answer I'll accept.
well, Dean sucks. He's absolute trash.
Okay.
Who is played by Jared Padalecki from Supernatural.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, he sucks.
Also, here's that good in
I
real
liked
life
him.
either.
I
so-
liked him at first, and
Well,
then
sure. Everyone
it
likes the boys at first.
just goes downhill because he cheats on his wife with Rory. All the stuff. It's terrible.
Gilmore Girls spoilers 20 years later.
Yeah. Jess is better. He has a redemption arc.
Is that the hero's boy?
Yeah, that's the guy from Heroes.
All right.
He's all right.
Peter
He's
Petrelli?
fine.
Peter Petrelli.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Dude,
Heroes.
Heroes
Yeah,
was a
shout out
great
to
fucking
Heroes.
show.
That was a show that was affected by the writer's strike.
Yes, it was.
That I
Season
remember.
3. We're all in a circus now for some reason.
I'd probably say, and it's probably because I just haven't seen much, and he also just is just there. I guess Logan would be the best, but I don't really care about him either. So
I
don't know.
Well, you come back to me after you watch.
what do you?
it all
Who
and
are
the
you
movies.
saying? Who do you say?
There is only one correct answer, and you clearly haven't gotten to the part yet where you would have this answer. But Jess is the correct answer, and the only acceptable answer. Jess is
Jess
best
is-
boy.
Just as fine. But yeah, Dean's terrible. Dean's for sure the worst.
Yeah, Dean's rough.
Yeah.
Dean's rough. All right. We're not here to talk about Gilmore Girls as much as I would like to the whole time. 3 of you wouldn't be able to contribute, so that would be rather unfortunate.
Shout
But we're
out
back.
to Surface. NBC Surface. Predecessor
wait.
to Heroes. There's a bunch of monsters in the water. Shout
I
out to
remember that.
NBC Surface?
God, the trailer
What?
for that was awesome. Here, I'm gonna actually play it in the background.
Oh yeah,
What?
you know who else is in Gilmore Girls? Is Sebastian Bach from Skid Row.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
He's a regular character on that show.
What?
Gil.
Does he play
has
himself?
a sub shop.
Does he
in
play
North
himself?
South.
He plays Gil. He plays
plays Gil.
the guitarist in
Gil of
Band with
Gilmore.
Blaine. Yeah.
No.
Also,
He,
I found out Eddie Lee is in one of these episodes as just a background character,
That's
just
awesome.
in the background somewhere, which is great.
There's an episode. I think it's the last episode. It's the last episode of Seinfeld. Actually, is filmed in Stars Hollow.
Oh, wild.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, I watched Seinfeld a year or two ago for the first time, and I got to the finale. I was like, I know that gazebo.
I don't know if this is true, but I've heard that like that set is used quite a bit. Stars Hollow, like in television. I don't know what shows, but that's what I've heard. Or like Luke's Diner. I think Luke's Diner's been used in some stuff too.
Oh god,
Sorry,
we're gonna get strike. We're
tease
gonna
my-
get a strike.
No, you're good. You're good. This show's got canceled 10 years ago. They can't possibly strike us. It's all
It doesn't
good.
stop the copyright generator. The first episode, though, of Gilmore Girls Luke's Diner's a completely different place because they filmed it in Canada.
Is this okay? I have a question. This will be the last Gilmore Girls thing I'll ask.
For now.
So I think it's season 4 or 5. Did they switch camera technologies? Like, did they switch like what kind of camera?
Probably from standard
film.
to
Probably
HD.
from
Yeah.
would have
Yeah,
hit around
because
then.
it feels like all the rooms are bigger. Like how they are shot, it just all looks bigger. Because if you look at like
Did it go
Rory's room,
from 4:3 to
yeah, it definitely did.
widescreen?
And I remember that's when HD, like, it became like a standard
Yeah.
to have HD like on for network television or whatever. But like, if you look at Rory's room, like in the first like 2 seasons or whatever, it looks so tiny. Like it looks like a closet. It looks super small. And then once it goes to, I'm pretty sure it's the 4th season. They show her room, like she has so much space between her bed and her like or whatever, her drawers or whatever. I'm like, this is a way bigger room than I imagined in the first place. I thought for sure this was like this tiny house with like Rory's in this tiny room because they're single mother and they've been living off of like her paychecks at the inn and all this stuff. And I was like, oh, she must have this tiny house and whatever. And then they get an HD camera. I'm like, this house is actually fairly large and actually a pretty good get if you ask me. But
Don't worry, Mike. You're not the only one. 11 months ago on the Gilmore Girls subreddit. What is the camera change between seasons 4 and 5?
Okay, and then something I noticed too is that I think during season 5, you could tell when they're using like 2 separate cameras for how they're shooting a certain scene. If they're like walking through, the camera has like in like an action movie where like the framing, it's like the frames per second is like kind of off, where it looks like it's kind of clipping to make it look like more actiony and stuff. That happens in like some of those episodes, and it's only when they are moving through like set to set to set, like in one shot. Whereas like if you look and it looks like they're just moving it like on a swivel or something like that, it is like the normal HD camera. It's interesting. It was weird. I was like, it was just like blowing my mind when I was like watching it. I'm like, this is bothering me because it doesn't feel like one cohesive thing.
It happened when I was watching through during COVID. I was watching all of Always Sunny in Philadelphia because it begins in 3x4 and ends in HD. It's like, when does that happen? And they start making jokes about it. It's funny you say that though, and the reason why that room probably felt much bigger now is because before the cameras switched to 9x16 or whatever the ratio for HD is. Like for instance, if you watch, there's old episodes of Buffy that you can watch in HD, and all it is you can see the full screen now, but it's people with the boom mics like right there at the edges of where the bars would have been.
Amazing.
So it's awful.
So they had more space later on, framing wise.
So they had to like pull it out bigger, probably made that screen, had to fill out that room more than it probably actually did at the time.
And then Amber told me that Luke's Diner changed. Just the set was different, just entirely.
Just straight up.
Yeah.
Recast
Oh,
place.
it changes.
Yeah. It definitely changed. Like from season 1 or 2 to 3 or something like that. Yeah, I think it was even like before the HD change. But yeah, anyway, it's a good show. It's actually like a legitimately well-written show. It's good.
It's Amy Sherman Palladino.
Yeah.
I'll watch anything she does.
Yeah, it was actually pretty decent. So, or it is pretty decent. I am still watching it currently. So,
Let me know when you finish it. And you got to watch the movies. So
the movie, just the one movie. There's movies.
No, they did a Netflix like reboot kind of.
Yeah,
thing,
they
a
did the
year in the
reboot
life.
thing. Yeah,
But each episode is basically
a movie.
80 minutes.
Oh,
So
God.
it's like 4 movies.
It's ridiculous.
It's each season. So summer, spring, winter, fall.
Oh,
That was in the wrong order, but you get the idea.
I don't like movies. I don't know why. I can't force myself to sit down and watch a movie for 2 hours, but I'll watch 5 episodes of The Sopranos in a row. Is there something wrong with me? Like, I don't.
All our attention deficit. You let me know if you just get up in the middle of Oppenheimer and like go do something.
I'm seeing
else.
that Tuesday. I'm hyped.
Oppenheimer is the only movie I was like, I haven't really gone to a movie theater in quite a bit. It's been a long time. I think it's been. What's the last movie? I saw John Wick 4, I guess.
Okay.
But This is the first movie I'm picking to go see because usually it's like my brother-in-law will be like, "You want to go see this movie?" I'm like, "Okay, I guess I'll go." And then like it's not like a movie I want to see, and I'm like, I haven't been to an IMAX theater I think since pre-COVID.
To be honest, there hasn't been a real IMAX screen in Chicago since Navy Pier fell apart. So it's like, I don't know. That's just my thing. Is that I want to go to the true IMAX everyone talks about, not like the sort of like smaller screens. And then that's all surrounded. Whenever you see an IMAX, like an AMC or something like that, it's always the smaller one. Yeah. We don't got the legit like big screen. We don't have we lost that during COVID.
I'm pretty sure I'm seeing 70 mil on Tuesday.
Okay.
I'm hyped for it.
The last true IMAX movie I saw with Logan. Do you remember what we saw, Logan?
I'm trying to think. I mean, we would have gone to the theater downtown, but I'm trying to remember what it would have been.
The Marvel movie.
Probably
close.
It would have been a Star Wars movie, probably.
Correct.
Was it 7?
It was either The Force Awakens or The Last Jedi. I think it was The Last Jedi.
Now, were those
maybe
shot in IMAX? Or was it just projected on IMAX?
I don't know. I think it was just projected on IMAX. I don't think they shot those in IMAX, which, whatever. Yeah. But I was in town one year for the holidays, and I think we went and saw, I want to say The Last Jedi.
A good movie.
But we definitely saw a Star Wars movie together.
I saw 7.
IMAX
I saw 7 in theaters like 6 or 7 times. Force Awakens. So I feel like it would have been more likely to be that one. Yeah, and now it's like people are like, "Did you see the new Ahsoka trailer?" And I'm like, "Huh? What?
I didn't see that.
I don't even know what's going on anymore."
I've been to the movies a lot lately, but I've always loved going to the movies. So I just saw Mission Impossible, and
that's the next thing I want to see.
Yeah.
I'm
Spider-Man twice.
I'm watching those movies right now.
I'm actually going to be missing Barbie and Oppenheimer, which pisses me off. I'm going on a trip that I will be able to miss them both on the window. So I can't enjoy it with everybody else.
You're going on a trip for months?
No, for a week. Just the weekend. Well, I mean,
you still
be able
to do a double feature if you wanted to.
The whole weekend though is very much of like, all right, cool. You're going to Oppenheimer. You're going to go see Barbie, and now I can't participate at all. That makes me sad. But
I'm seeing Oppenheimer. I've made my decision.
Is the trip you're going on a fun trip or
going dinosaur hunting? So that's gonna be fun.
Nice. I recommend the Indianapolis Children's Museum. You'll find a lot there.
I'm sure. We're going to Montana. So
the opposite direction.
We're actually legit. We're actually going to a dinosaur dig because the person that I live with is a paleontologist. So they work on dinosaur bones. And I am just a dumbass, so I'm just going on along with the trip.
Oh my god!
So you're now rich by proxy, is what you're
proxy? By proxy.
You should dress up like the guy from Jurassic Park. With the glasses on.
You should. You guys
and
have
take
to
recreate
really
the
scene.
Hold on. Let me get this photo. Wayne Knight.
No, not Wayne Knight. I'm talking about the main character.
Grant?
Yeah.
Okay, Alan Grant. Okay, cool.
Is it Jurassic Park 3 where Alan Grant at the beginning of the movie he does the Velociraptor claw across the kid?
That's the first movie.
That's the first movie.
Is it the first one?
Movie. That's the very first one.
Recreate this scene. Do it.
I'll try my best.
Just go up to people with the Velociraptor claw in your hands and just start slicing them open.
I thought you were gonna say Jurassic Park 3 when he imagines the fucking Velociraptor saying Alan. That's my favorite.
I mean, you could do Velociraptor calls.
Yeah, no,
That's
for
my
sure.
Velociraptor.
You need to dress up like that, Mario.
Yeah.
The hat, the shirt, the whole deal.
Absolutely. I'll probably end up looking more like Wayne Knight, but we'll see how it goes. Because I'm mostly there for the support. I'm not the smart person, so I'm gonna just be there, going to the hotels and playing with my Steam Deck. So that's basically what my trip extent of the trip's gonna be.
Nice.
Wait, you also need to go around and just to everyone.
Sure.
Just point at an object in the area and just say, "We spared no expense." Just to everything.
I'm going to
McDonald's.
We
spared no expense.
I'm going to like a very small town where there is no such thing as a Walmart or McDonald's. It's very much like it's probably gonna be like the town in Tremors, where it's literally just gonna be 5 buildings and some bricks. You know, like that's basically what it's gonna be.
We spared no expense.
Mr. D&E. Can't wait.
No one's seeing Barbie at all this weekend.
I want to. I want to ken it up.
I'm going to go see a movie next weekend, but I don't know what it is. Myself and my girlfriend Danielle are leaning towards seeing Asteroid City, but we were also talking about Barbie. Because I will have already seen Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer, like Michael, I have not been to the theater to see a movie. I actually, strangely, the last movie I went to go see was The Flash, which I enjoyed quite a bit, even though that movie has bombed insanely hard. Yeah, I got like free tickets to go see that through work, and I was like, okay, I'll see The Flash.
Yeah.
And now the latest thing that is actually bringing me to the theaters, like intentionally for the first time in a long time, is Oppenheimer. Like I have to see this film.
It was supposed to be Fast 10, Logan.
It was.
Logan was all, I'm going to see Fast and Furious in the theaters. And this guy's like, I don't care about family.
I don't know what it is. I've sort of gotten the same disease that Mike's gotten recently, which is just like, I don't want to go to the theaters anymore. And I used to love to do it all the time. And now I just like I can't make myself go do it. I don't know what the problem is.
For me, it's just like, and the reason why I want to go see Oppenheimer is because of the opposite of this, is that I feel like there's nothing different for me. Like when I watch something on a big screen versus at home, there's nothing like really, I don't know, enticing me to go out to go see it on a big screen. Oppenheimer.
So what makes Oppenheimer different for you?
To me, Oppenheimer, the reason why I would have to see it in the theater is because I will be on my phone the entire time when the movie's starting. And I feel like that's the problem. That's why I love still going to movies, because it is a one time that I actually put my stuff all away and I'm not looking on the internet. I'm not looking at Twitter. I'm not, constantly being updated and notified. Those are the only times I go to the movies, which means I play less games, which is to me is my trade-off.
Yeah,
I see the movies as an experience every time. And Oppenheimer, 70 millimeter, like that's an actual real experience because that doesn't come around very often.
That's not even in Illinois.
But I'm just saying, like that aside, just, Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
I think those movies
that's what
are incredible on the big screen.
But again, that is also a movie where like I'm watching the Mission Impossibles now. There's nothing that the movie theater experience would do to enhance it for me. Like
I'm telling you,
dude, Fallout.
Watching Tom Cruise ride a motorcycle off a cliff and skydive is different on 50.
I've seen that. I've seen that clip like 80 times on my phone. Like,
so hold on,
different, man.
Mike, how far have you seen them before, or you've not seen them before?
I finished the 4th one. I have not seen the 5th or 6th.
So you've started
There's a moment. Era. Yeah, that's when like Fast 5 happens and like all the good movies start happening. Like that's the moment where it
Brad
happens.
Bird saved Mission
Brad
Impossible.
Bird, 100%.
Excuse me, Mission Impossible 1 is a great.
It's great. It's great.
And so far the best one.
And the John Woo one, you know what? Underrated. it's kind of good.
I agree. Okay, the part in 3 where he goes up the wall of it the Vatican or whatever, and then he says Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Like, oh, what a great movie!
This series is bangers.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there's a moment in Fallout that I lost my breath, and you'll know what moment it is because everything goes white, and it's wonderful.
Yep.
Yeah, no, but like it's the same thing with like Top Gun. Like I would have, there's nothing about that movie that if I saw it in a theater, it just would not.
Now that one I will push back against you on and say I'm very glad I saw it in theaters.
I'm not saying that I'm right or wrong or whatever. It's how I feel about like movies and movie.
I don't understand how
the way that one is
alone, the sound for Top Gun just
blew out my butthole with that movie.
So Top Gun was really good in theaters. I'm really glad I saw it.
I guess it's more of just like I don't have the appreciation for movies like how you guys do, I guess.
Sure.
That's
like how Max, how you feel about music is kind of how I feel about movies. If that makes
I get
sense.
that.
So I have like my favorite, and then when it comes to like my favorite movies, it's like
shit.
Uh-oh.
Everybody disappeared for some reason.
You're back. Lost Mario.
Oh God.
Quick.
Which means we lost everything.
No, you lost me.
Well, No,
Max
the
is still
sound
recording.
theoretically
I'm
is
here.
going because it's through the call. He can
I
hear
can hear
us.
you. Yeah, I can
Yeah.
hear you. Can you hear me?
I guess it's through the Discord call, which maybe he still has access to. I don't know.
Oh, weird.
He's still in the
Discord.
call. Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear
He's in
you.
the Discord call.
Here. I'm
Anyway.
gonna exit the call. Go right back. Weird. I'm just gonna
Told you.
pop right back into there. How about hello?
No,
Can you hear me?
Hey, Mario.
Hello.
All right,
He's
can
been
you
in
hear
the
me?
call the whole time.
We can hear you.
All right, cool. Then everything's good. Nothing. I heard you the whole time, and I saw
what
you
I'm saying.
most of the time.
Okay, great.
Yeah, but yeah. Now I get where you're coming from, Mike. I will say, I'm glad because you said the last movie you saw was John Wick 4. The Hotline Miami moment that
Very
was
good.
Oh my gosh.
that
Very
was
good.
I was
That was
just,
very good.
Yeah.
But again, like that stuff doesn't like
I hear you.
just some like. And then my favorite movies and other than like I guess like Blade Runner or something like are mostly horror movies, which are like unless it's like an Ari Aster movie or something like that. It's like I don't know how much like the movie theater setting that I would want to see a lot of the movies that I like would be like more of a drive-in than like a, you know, an IMAX theater, like Evil Dead
Sure.
or something like that, you know?
Hell yeah.
So
I miss the drive-in.
there's one down the street from me. So
Oh fuck, I'm going to you.
yeah,
now,
the
'cause that's awesome.
the McHenry
There
one
used-
is down the street from me.
Awesome.
There used to be one in Brownsburg, Indiana that we would go to all the time. I think that's so fun.
Yeah. I think
It's
Kevin
better 'cause you
Smith
can go
goes
get
to that
Epic
one
Deli.
sometimes.
Go to the
Hmm?
drive.
Oh, cool.
They had the cast of Monster Squad there one time.
I saw Shrek 2 at the drive-in.
That's
Oh,
I
7-Eleven.
think I saw
I
Shrek
thought-
at the drive-in too.
I saw
I
Prince
s-
of Persia at the drive-in.
I saw the
Jake
Spy Who
Gyllenhaal.
Shagged Me, and me, myself, and Irene at the drive-in once. That was great.
Nice.
It was a double feature.
Amazing. Yeah, I used to go there a lot when in high school. Not as much anymore.
I'm trying to remember what the movie was the first movie I went to. I think it was See Spot Run,
Oh, okay.
starring Michael Clark Duncan
Amazing.
that's the first movie you ever saw?
in a drive-in.
Oh, in
okay.
a drive-in.
First movie I ever saw in theaters was Toy Story. I do know that.
Ah,
I don't know what
Interesting.
the first movie I saw in theaters was.
The first movie I remember seeing in theaters was Phantom Menace in IMAX downtown. So that's the first movie I remember seeing in theaters.
actually, Logan, shout out to See Spot Run because this was the David Arquette movie where he had that fucked up hair and
Yep,
he was being.
It's David Arquette's in it.
Yeah, the dog is like a cop.
Yes, and,
What?
the kid from 2.5 Men's in it too.
That's right.
Oh my goodness.
The
gracious.
first movie I remember
I don't know
seeing in
anything
theaters
about this movie other than the title. I don't remember nothing about it otherwise.
was and this is probably not the first movie I've seen in theaters, but the first movie I vividly remember going to a movie theater and seeing is the Disney Tarzan movie.
Ah,
But
Really?
but surely that is not the first time I have seen a movie in a theater though.
I was gonna say I saw that movie in theaters, and I would have been like 6 or 7 when that
Like,
came out, which means you would have been like 10 or 11.
Something like
Mike,
that.
Mike didn't go to the theater at all.
Like I said,
I
I
remember
must have seen something before that, but I just don't remember it.
I remember seeing Monsters Inc. and I had I assume it was like a Happy Meal toy of
this.
Mike
Sullivan.
Wazowski?
No, Sullivan. Yeah, Sully. And we were going into the theater and I had Sully with me and some people were coming out and they now the way I remember it was they made fun of me. But these were probably adults, not teenagers or whatever. And they probably just thought it was cute. But I remember feeling like I was being made fun of and then I had my mom put the toy away and then I stopped taking toys to the movie.
Oh,
That was a
It's sad.
moment I'll always remember.
oh.
The
This would
first-
make me feel old. I saw Casper. That
T-Spot
was my
Run
first
on the
movie.
TV.
I used to watch the shit out of Casper like growing up at home. Like I
used to
I
play
watched that all day.
Casper on the PS1.
I know the
had-
first movie I went to a movie theater by myself because I used to live down the street from one. Like I'd ride my bike there. I think was either Lord of the Rings 2 Towers,
Yeah.
or and I saw that a lot, or it was the Hulk movie
Oh hell yeah!
The
Ang
first
Lee one.
the
Set
Ang
me
Lee.
free. Set me. Free.
Yeah, I watched. I see.
Velvet
I think
Revolver?
I think yes. I've seen them twice in concert. That was
Awesome.
great. But the that Hulk movie. I think I saw that 3 times in theaters.
I think
Underrated.
the first
Yeah,
movie I saw by
very-
myself was Les Mis.
What?
Wait, the
Really?
latest one? With Hugh
The first
Jackman?
movie I went to the theater by myself. Yeah,
Really?
Like
like
without.
I mean-
truly alone, like
Yeah.
without
Listen,
friends or anyone. And it was
I'm
just
on
like-
front. I saw it alone as well, but as your first? That's
I think
okay.
so. When
Interesting.
it's the first one I recall.
That wasn't that long ago, was it?
2012. I was in high school.
God, really?
So 2012 though, I would have been.
We're
when
old
was this
Mario.
in 2012
Fucking A.
December. So I was a senior, and I got a car my junior year. So that kind of well.
I just-
wait, hold on.
I remember Anne
may
Hathaway
have a
crying and
development.
staring at me, and
Nope.
then she got an Oscar. That's
Nope.
what I remember.
There's an earlier movie.
Oh,
I
what's
thought
it?
this came out Les Mis, but I do know I saw this by myself.
Gamber and I just started dating like this game.
Are you ready for this one?
I am.
Cars 2.
Okay. All right.
So
that was a
I
while
do
ago.
know I saw Cars 2 by
That's really
myself.
depressing.
Yeah.
What's
really
not to love
depressing.
about Mater?
Is that
becoming
the
a
bad
spy?
one?
I mean, that's the spy one.
I've never
It's
seen
where Mater becomes an international super spy.
You know, I won't judge because I'd never seen any of them.
Yeah, I've never
So-
seen Cars.
Dude, Cars
2 or
3? Cars 3.
I saw the trailer for Cars 3 made me give an existential crisis. Like that's
Yeah.
that's how like
With
scary that
Lightning
looked.
McQueen crashing. It's like
Yeah,
death is coming
but-
for us all.
But honestly, if I want to watch that, I'm going to watch all the Rocky movies again because every movie's like I got to retire. It's
Oh
like,
yeah,
you
Jess
can't
is
do it.
Jess is in the newer Rocky movies, by the way.
He is.
Yeah,
he is.
He's Rocky's son.
He's Rocky's
Okay.
son. Yeah.
Can
Peter
we talk
Petrelli?
about
Yeah,
Yeah.
Peter Petrelli. Peter Petrelli.
why does Sylvester? Well, I think I know the answer. But why does Sylvester Stallone now have a reality TV show?
I don't know, but I watched the first episode of that the other day. I was
He
like,
does, doesn't he? Yeah.
I was like, I wonder what's on Paramount Plus, and it was like the Stallone family.
The Tulsa King is a
Stones.
reality TV show.
No,
It's a reality TV show. His family and him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
And then in the pilot episode, Al Pacino shows up. He's like, oh, Stallone. There's like a meeting of the Italian peoples, and I'm like, oh, what?
Oh my gosh!
And they're all hanging out.
I find it slightly sad that he's all, give me my Rocky license. I want my children to have something when I'm gone. Like everything else he has and has made doesn't count.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. Demolition
Wow.
Man. Movies rules.
That movie.
Tango and
What up?
Cash.
Cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger.
What's the arm wrestling
You
one?
just have to
Over the
stop-
top.
What's the one with
stop at Demolition Man.
Wesley
Rambo.
Snipes where he's in the
That's
future?
Demolition Man.
Demolition Man.
That is Demolition.
Fucking
That's right.
Yeah, John Spartan. All
John
right?
Spartan, baby.
The,
Oh, man.
What's the one where he's in a tunnel?
Stop, or my mom will
Rambo 5?
No, stop where my mom will shoot. It's not. I know what that one
shoot.
is.
Him and Estelle Getty's, if I'm not mistaken.
He is in a tunnel in Rambo 5.
I'll look
he
it
wrote
up.
himself.
Copland.
What was the last
Daylight.
Pixar movie you watched?
There you go.
The last what?
Pixar movie you watched?
That's actually a
Like-
good ass question. Oh, Soul.
Yeah, because that's
Soul
what mine
was the
is.
last one.
That was the last one I
watched-
watched too.
I watched Turning Red randomly one time.
I think the last,
It was okay.
and this was recently, I think the last Pixar movie I watched was Toy Story 4.
Like,
So,
like,
Okay.
like from release date, like you haven't seen Elemental or you haven't seen Lightyear. Or...
oh wait, are you just
Turning
talking about
Red.
the most recent
Yeah.
Pixar movie? Oh,
Yeah.
the most recent one would have been whatever came out before Elemental. I just haven't seen Elemental yet.
Oh,
Was it Luca?
Lightyear.
Yeah, I saw Lightyear in the theater.
Was it bad? I heard it's bad.
No, I like it.
Pretty
I
mad.
like it.
I heard it's like the
fun.
worst Pixar movie ever made.
I don't know what it was, but like it just fell out of
I don't know.
love with
Monsters
watching
University
those movies.
exists, so
I mean,
Nah, we've already done our Pixar tier list.
That's true.
whenever-
We did
and
a long time ago.
And the good
Whenever-
dinosaurs.
You gotta update that.
Whenever we watch and take care of my sister-in-law, she likes to watch Dr. Pole and all this other stuff, and I can't sit through all this.
Oh, is that all
veterinary life service stuff.
the like pushing the pimple stuff? Is that what all that
No,
crap is?
he's like the super old vet that lives in Michigan and
Got
saves cows. I just
Okay.
can't watch 17 hours of that. So I generally pick a movie. I just pick movies, and I pick something that I want to watch because she'll watch whatever. So I put on Pixar movies with her. So when we were out of town for a family wedding, Abby would be off doing bridesmaid stuff, so I'd just be hanging out at the house with her and everyone else. So I'd put on the movies, and so I did do a little Pixar stint there.
Oh.
So Mike, you'd be proud of me. I did both Incredibles movies. Hadn't seen those in a while. I was like,
Nice.
let's watch some Incredibles. So
Bob
watched 1 and 2.
Odenkirk.
Yes, he is in the second one. I'd forgotten about that. So watch those. But then, so the secret though is she knows that Toy Story 4 makes me cry, bawl like a baby every
4?
single time. 4 every time,
I can
Why?
see.
without fail, at least 3 times during the movie, and she knows
What are
this.
the 3 times?
Well, at the end when he says goodbye to Buzz, toward the end when the doll goes helps the little girl. So those 2 would be it, and I think just depends on the beats and how I'm feeling in life. But most of the sad times, maybe when Keanu Reeves flies his motorcycle off into the wind, and for Jean. So
I don't know if
love
I've seen that movie.
Toy Story 4.
Yeah.
It's
is
a bad rap.
wrecker.
I think
It's-
it was a bad rap.
It's
And
okay.
it's stupid gorgeous.
That's not the
They-
one where they go into the incinerator, right? That's 3.
That's the
That's
third
3.
one.
3.
That's 3.
4 is
Saw that in
basically
IMAX.
the love story between Woody and Bo Peep. That's what that is.
Okay.
And it,
So when
but
he
she, so
ditches his
she
friends
knows
for
this
love.
about me, that I just cry like a baby. So she'll pick it because she wants to see me cry. I'm like, crap. And
There you go.
even if I'm not even watching the movie with her, but I walk in toward the end, it's over.
Instant tears.
It's absolutely over. I can't handle it. Makes me so sad.
That's me whenever Chunk tells Sloth that he loves him, and then they move in together in New York. It's great.
In what movie?
The Goonies.
The Goonies.
That was in the Goonies.
I've seen the Goonies
You're gonna live
once,
with
so
me now.
my references are light on the Goonies.
That was like a
Good
big
movie.
TikTok trend recently.
Yeah, you'll move in with me now.
That
Sloth
would
loves
require
Chunk.
me to be on.
Yeah.
any
You're not on
social
TikTok?
media, really.
I'm not on TikTok.
I'm not on Chinese
Oh,
spy software,
man.
but I'm not on any
Oh,
social
man,
network. So
racist.
Hey, guess what? China already knows everything about you.
They already know. They already know what my size is.
Xi
It's fucked up.
Jinping knows everything about your life.
Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
He just
do.
listens.
Play League of Legends.
they do know the layout of my house because I have a Chinese robot vacuum. So that is true.
Oh no.
That's the worst of it. So,
They do have an interior map of my home thanks to LiDAR.
you have a webcam.
Your phone has a LiDAR detector
They
as
can,
well.
they'll hack into your webcam.
Here's the
Fox
thing.
phone.
Hack
the
into
government-
my iPhone?
Yeah.
You carry
Yeah,
ar-
that's not how
They
that
create
works.
your iPhone.
you carry around a device in your
No.
pocket all the time that tracks you.
Has GPS.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it
Do you,
does.
do
100%
you not?
does.
I don't even want to get into this.
Don't talk to me about end user license agreements with Apple.
I don't even. I can't even. That's not how it works.
They track you. They track you.
No, I haven't given them permission to do so. That's not how it works.
App
So.
to track Max.
that you know of, just because rules are meant to be broken. Contracts.
Max, when
are
I'm on
meant to be
TikTok
torn up
while on the toilet,
pieces.
how do they know to send me an ad about toilet paper? All right, they know. They just know I'm there.
This is true.
TikTok does for sure. Ugh. TikTok's so bad. It needs to be illegal in the United States of America. Come on, Joe. Get it together. It's already illegal.
Let's
government
go,
phones.
Brandon.
Wait, speaking of
make-
social networks, did any of you guys go into any Twitter
Yes.
backup
No.
ones?
No,
Yes.
absolutely not.
did.
Into
I'm not
what?
a
100%
psycho.
I did.
Any
Sort of.
fake Twitters? Did you go into any
Do I-
fake Twitters?
You
I've
mean
gone to fake
Threads or
Twitter Blue.
Mastodon?
Sky or Threads or Mastodon.
I mean, Mastodon and Threads are the only ones that actually matter in the Great War.
I
but
mean,
Threads
Blue
has already
Sky's the one
won.
everybody's hyping up. Like
Blue Skies.
I got
apparently-
I got 2 codes to invite anybody that wants to join Blue Sky. You know, join the elites. All right, come on down.
I told Ricky not to send me
Sky
a
is
Blue Sky
just
invite, and then he sent
Jack
me a Blue Sky
Dorsey
invite, so-
doing his thing again. No, I'm not on any of that because I quit Twitter in January, and if I join Threads or Mastodon, it'd be the same health problem. So can't do it.
I quit Facebook
As curious as I am,
last month. Right?
Mastodon's too complicated,
Oh.
and Threads is tied to Instagram, and I can't get the username I want. So those are good deterrents.
Jared Petty followed me on Blue Sky, and I just want to say, Jared Petty, I love you. Message me.
Jared Petty's a cool guy. I used to work with him. He's a
I'm
very
jealous.
nice man.
Very nice boy.
Doesn't he work at Limited Run now?
Yes, he
He
does.
does. He does book stuff over there
Does a
Interesting.
bunch of books
with what's his face, Jeremy Parrish.
I'm gonna
also
DM
does
him
books.
and ask him to send me some Castlevania exclusive items.
I did get Threads, and I like Instagram. So
Right,
if I
you're a
were-
big Instagram boy.
Yeah, I like I actually like my Instagram feed, and I like it because it's just skateboarding, and it's just, I guess it's just skateboarding. Anyway, I would rather just have that. I would probably quit Twitter just to and then just get.
I mean, I
Threads.
think
At
how
one
did
point,
you
I kind
like-
of want to get rid of all of my social media. At one point.
How did you like
can
Threads
quit
the
Twitter.
first day though, when you had everyone just follow you immediately, and then that serotonin of this person has joined Threads through your link. This person has joined your Threads through your link.
I mean, I didn't really get that, to be honest.
Oh, you didn't?
No,
Oh shit.
I just followed. Yeah, I just followed a bunch of like skate stuff, and that was really it. Some video
Got
game
it.
stuff, and then some people that I knew from the Twitter stuff. So
Yeah, 'cause
Grant-
that was the one smart thing they did was being able to import the people that were on Instagram over
yeah,
to Threads, and then once they join it, then they like let you know that they're there.
yeah, I do like that. I like the integration or whatever between the two.
Yeah.
ones, but I don't know. I want to just get rid of social media altogether a little bit, but
You should do it. Grant, you're on both. You're on the Instagram and the Threads. I only know this because we just did a episode together where you talked about that. How are you feeling about the Threads?
I love Threads. All I do is post NBA memes on it, and it's good.
NBA memes.
You heard me.
memes.
I just saw
what?
one meme and I was like, you know what? This is going to be my whole account. NBA memes.
How many Jokic memes you post?
I've only posted 2 Shaq quotes, and then I post another thread tweet thing saying this account will only send NBA memes, and that's
Can
it.
you,
I need to do more.
Can you do like a Shaq Papa John's post? Does that count?
Should.
Shaq owns Papa John's.
Yeah, don't you know this? It's Papa Shaq's now.
It's Papa Shaq.
He just
Papa Shack, baby.
he's just a mouthpiece for him, isn't he?
Dude, he owns like major shares in it. He's Icy Hot Man, the General Insurance. Shaq's everywhere. He sells printer ink, probably.
Probably.
he's a DJ, right?
I think he was at
It
least.
was at Bonnaroo, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
What a
it's
wild.
pretty
time.
great. That is actually pretty wild. Like,
Shaq just
Shaq.
owns various Papa John's franchises, it says.
Shaq's in charge over there. Don't let him fool you.
I was actually
He-
just in a
he's
Papa
being,
John's.
He's being modest.
Okay.
He owns
This is
all of
the
it.
You
latest
can't
Shaq
fool
meme.
me. I am familiar with your game. Shaquille O'Neal on apologizing for not being familiar with your game.
I'm just
I
like,
owe
I
you
gotta
an
find some more of
apology.
these.
I wasn't really familiar with your game. Shaq
is this
to
what you
Christian
mean
Wood
by
after his
FBA
27 performance.
Yeah, I've been
versus
just
the
trying to find
Spurs.
those.
Have you?
They're
I
amazing.
assume you have the get ready to learn Chinese buddy one.
Yes. I'm like, should I post that one? Maybe.
Get ready to
Your
learn
threads,
Chinese.
your threads description needs to be updated then, because it says art, coffee, food, fitness, mix in some nerd. So
So I
Doesn't
need to
feel
update
very
that
accurate.
NBA.
Mixed
No.
in some sports.
There are some really
should
good.
say Shaq is my hero.
There's a whole like Reddit for NBA memes that are really funny. You need to read
What's
some
up with Reddit? They were on lockdown.
Do you,
I I don't know the extent, but yes, it was.
I don't
It was
use
pretty
Reddit, I don't
bad.
know.
They were like, they told third-party developers, we're going to start charging you basically millions of dollars for our API in a month. It was pretty bad.
And they did, and then basically everyone was like, we're going to turn off our porn, and you're going to see how important our fucking platform is. And you know what? They're right. It was pretty important.
Yeah, but it won't change
There you
anything.
go. There's Shaq.
I just made another sale. Oh my gosh.
There you go.
I'm
This
rich.
guy.
I'm rich.
What's the Shaq movie where he's a genie?
Shazam.
Shazam.
No, it's
That's
Shazam.
Kazam.
Kazam. Oh
Oh,
my god.
Kazam.
Oh, no, because Shazam's the other one, part of the...
The DC.
Oh,
DCU.
no.
Oh,
what is the thing called?
The guy
Bernstein Bears?
Sinbad. You're thinking Sinbad, right?
Sinbad Shazam, but there's a term for that where everyone thinks Sinbad was in a movie called Shazam, which is the same
Bernstein
premise
effect.
of Kazam, and it's a there's a term for
Bernstein
that.
Bears theory.
Yeah, isn't it Bernstein Bears?
Yeah, it's because
It's the
Many
sound
people
Bernstein-
remember the 1990s film titled Shazam, starring Sinbad as a genie. These are false memories. Further explain where there's a term for it.
Is it the Mandela effect?
Maybe.
I think that is it. Hold on. Mandela effect.
There's Shaq Fu, which I own.
Yes. Yes, where people think something happened, but it didn't. So yeah, Shazam is like a huge Mandela effect for, I guess, people our age, because Kazam was the real thing, but
Yeah,
Shazam
they made a
is the
fake
thing.
like college humor video that like had him as a joke or something.
Steel was also a good Shaq movie, by the way.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, that was the DC one
Yes.
somebody mentioned.
Yeah, it is a DC comics movie.
Oh, not Shaw.
Has a really great joke about his free throws. The grenade. That was fun.
Steel?
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never
I
heard
have
of it.
I have a question. I have a couple questions
Oh, it looks so bad.
It's very bad.
because we've just been kind of meandering this episode, which is normal. But I do have some questions.
Yes.
One, this is probably the shorter one, but Mario, where the heck do you live now? I haven't talked to you in months. Where are you at? What are you doing? You're dating a paleontologist? What the hell?
He's in a dinosaur castle.
He's in-
Yes.
he's part of the dinosaur.
Where did you
food
find a
kingdom.
paleontologist?
Where we all find our our problems. I found them
Please.
on OkCupid.
On the
I
at
was
the
gonna
field
say,
museum?
I was hoping you were
Yeah.
going to say at a showing of Jurassic World Dominion was what I was.
Funny enough, though, no, we actually tried to watch that. We couldn't finish it. Like we could not finish that movie. I watched the movie a year before we watched it together, and they couldn't finish it. They just couldn't stomach it. But funny enough, though, a year previous to this, to me meeting them, I actually went on a date at the Shit Aquarium, which is right next door,
Yeah, right next door. Yeah.
while they were working there. So I think that's pretty funny. Met somebody on the old OkCupids, and thank God that app is fucking deleted because God, is that awful. But yeah, we hit it off pretty quickly. We actually went to our first date was at Kuma's Corner,
Yeah.
which is a restaurant here in Chicago that is basically all the burgers are metal themed.
Oh
So
yeah,
they're named
that's
after.
where we went, Mike. So
Yeah.
I've been there,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, so we met there because we were both into music and stuff like that, and then just hit it off. Second day was at Galloping Ghosts, which basically is a arcade over here that has, I think it's like one of the biggest arcades. It's like a whole block long of just arcade machines, and it's all free for $20.
Yeah.
You get to play all the games as long as you want. They have imports from like Japan. It's freaking sweet.
It's definitely the
yeah.
biggest in Chicago, at least.
Yeah, the biggest in Chicago for sure, and that's a whole thing. We could talk about how they own like a karate shop and like some other stuff. So, but yeah, just hit it off, and then eventually they were like, "Hey, what if we just live together?" And then that's what we did. So I moved. I'm in the suburbs. I'll say that I'm closer to like the Glen Ellen area, where I'm in DuPage County. I'm no longer in Cook County, so I'm out of the city. Thank God, because the taxes were freaking nuts. But yeah,
Or like
they
Cook County, you know what I'm saying, Mario?
fucking right. Goddamn Lightfoot putting their damn foot on my neck. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm no longer there, and yeah, it's been interesting. I've only been here now. I think it's about to be a month, just about. So it's been a different transition going from the city to now the suburbs, which is where I'm at. So yeah, it's weird. Not a lot has changed. I still have another room that I could dedicate to all my bullshit, which is now I have framed posters versus things like taped to the wall, which is, you know, kind of nice. But yeah, no, it's interesting.
So, but being in the suburbs, how do you go anywhere? Because as far as I remember, you don't have a driver's license.
You're absolutely right. I don't have a fucking
Ubering
driver's
everywhere?
license. A lot of the time, when it comes to that, like for instance, I still work in the city. I still work in the same location. I'm on the process of trying to figure that out. I was trying to do a work at home kind of deal, but that didn't go through. But basically, I Uber to the train station. I take the metro train. So the metro train actually takes me like 40 minutes to get where I need to go. So that ends up being a lot of the work related stuff. When it comes to movie, like where I'm actually at, I'm actually in a pretty solid location where it's like if I need to go to a hardware store, it's not that far. Or if I need to go to like a Best Buy, or I need to go to a GameStop, or I need to go to the movies, or if I need to go to any sort of restaurants, it's a quick Uber if I really wanted to do it. Eventually, the plan is to learn how to drive, because eventually that will be unfeasible. So yeah, eventually it
Mike,
will
go teach
finally
him.
be.
Go teach
Yeah,
him,
there you go.
Mike,
go.
teach Mario how to drive.
We'll record
It could
it.
be a
It'll be
show.
So here we
I don't
go.
think you want
Here
me
it
to
is.
teach you how to drive, though. I'm not a very good driver.
No. Mike's car is cursed, but here we go. This is what we do.
Sure.
It's the annual
Well, I have a
annual
new
road
car.
trip. Mike picks up Mario. Mario drives to pick up Grant,
Oh.
and then
Okay.
you guys figure it out all the way down to Logan's. You got to teach him on
Actually,
the
it'd
road
be-
trip.
Be closer for Mike to Mario, Mario to Logan, and then to me, because I'm like very Eastern tip
Well,
of Tennessee potentially.
Oh, I thought you would still be with your parents around Game Awards time. Is that not true?
That
You'll be
is-
in...
That is up in the air. It is a little bit before that time when I potentially move.
My assumption was you were still with your parents, so there would be a pit stop in Indiana.
Wait, so we could kind of talk about this right now. Are we going to go to Grants for Game Awards this year?
Max wants
I-
to come to me.
Oh,
I'll
I'm
tell you that
definitely
right
at some
now.
point going to Logan, because I will. Logan and I are gonna go buy too many video games.
And
'Cause
Nashville's
he
a
has
great
been.
area.
This man has been scouting out the local shops, pawn shops, game stores, Facebook sales.
I know everything. I know every decent shop within about an hour of me.
So at the very least, I am going to Logan's. But I guess it depends if Grant A has his apartment, B how big his apartment is,
It's a 2-bedroom, so
and
Well, the
Logan,
other-
you're
the
in
other
a
wrinkle in-
townhouse,
I
right?
would be honest. If I go to Tennessee again, I'm flying maybe.
Well, the
Look at
other
this
wrinkle in
guy.
all of this
He's
is,
joining the
Mike,
club.
are you going to be able to go? You're about to have a babby.
bring your
The
child.
last-
Max will bring their child. We can
Oh
all
my
take
gosh.
care of children.
Yeah, and then we can go over to
Well-
Danielle's house and see my children. And have them all meet.
I'll bring my cats. It'll be
The
great.
last,
We actually
the
Game
last I
Awards-
remember Mike
I'm
saying
not-
was that Amber gave the green light. Now, obviously, that could change
Yeah.
with the child.
I'm serious. I bet we could. I mean, I don't know this for sure, but I mean, my girlfriend also owns a house now, so we could
Right.
probably
All right, high
Wow.
five, buddy.
Wow.
Let's go.
we could probably all go there. Maybe. I'm assuming.
Hey kids, Mario's gonna sleep in your room while you guys are on the couch.
And then Mario's gonna say, "Have you kids watched The Goonies before?"
Have you watched
There
the
is like a
Goonies?
whole she has like a whole bonus room that's like just totally open, and we can sleep there.
December. The Game Awards is always December.
December-ish?
December, right?
It's
like
usually the
first
first full week and the Thursday of that.
First
So
Thursday of
December 7th is what I'm looking at.
probably.
week. I accidentally. Went
That
back
is
to the-
I
possible.
yeah, the
potentially-
7th is most likely the day of the Game Awards.
Okay.
I've been told November is when my apartment's ready. but I'm expecting January, so we'll find out.
All right.
I might
But
be
there
able,
is
I might be able
someone
to. Yeah, Amber
like-
initially gave me the green light for it. But yeah, like you said, it could change. It could always change.
I definitely understand that a baby could change it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, how are you feeling on? Because the next time, I mean, we talk to you in this capacity.
Oh yeah, by the next time we
You'll
have the
have
next podcast, I will have a child. Yeah.
So how are
yeah,
you?
you'll
feeling?
be in dad mode.
Are you nervous? Are you excited? Are you just ready for it to happen? Where are you guys at?
I'm excited. Amber just wants it to be done.
Mhm.
She's done with
Just
it.
like
The baby's
Just get it
due
out. August
end
4th.
of July, early August, right?
Yeah, August 4th.
Yeah. Oh, so she's basically
Yeah, she's ready.
the kid can show up at any time now.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
It
what
could happen at any
Eloise
at any
did.
moment.
She was due the 13th of October and then showed up the 27th. So
So it's crazy. Two of my brother-in-laws are also having kids within this next couple weeks. So you guys know Ashley, or at least Max, Mario, and Logan maybe know Ashley because she worked at Dual Shockers for a moment.
okay.
She's due, or if the baby does not come by Wednesday, she is getting induced on Wednesday. So she
Wednesday the 4th,
will have the 19th
19th of
this month.
like in 3 days.
So when I go to Montana,
okay.
there'll
Yeah.
be a new reason. Okay.
Yeah. No, well, it's a Donnelly.
Ah.
It's Amber's brother. And then my other brother-in-law, who's in Florida, kind of near where Max is at, because they live around in the same area. You're still like kind of Orlando, right?
I'm further north. I'm in Sanford now. So about
Stanford.
I'm
think
further
you
north,
are-
but I could
I think you are super close. To Miami. I think you are really
Sanford's
close to
some
him
good
because
show.
he was talking about Sanford specifically. But I don't know. I don't remember. Like I remember him talking about that area that he goes there a bit or whatever. I think he has
There's
friends
a
up there
lot
or
of
something.
beers and bars around here. So
Yeah. He was
Beers
talking
and
about
bars.
he was talking about the breweries and stuff.
Let's all go to Max's house.
I'm down, dude. Let's go to
All
Florida.
of us. Florida.
that was
Hold on.
all it
Where
was
in
an
Florida
option.
are you now?
It's just
Where in Florida
I'm the
are you now?
least convenient.
Max, we'll all sleep
dude.
in that garage you
So,
got there.
I'm down. Let's go.
My partner has family in Pensacola. So let me know how far are you away from Pensacola? Just
like
curious.
4 or
Pretty
5
far.
hours,
Yeah, I was just-
probably.
Pretty far.
Then they'll just drive us down. They'll go over there, and I'll hang out with you guys.
Yeah, I know. Like my brother-in-law lives like really close to you. Anyway, that's beyond it. His wife is due like next week. They're gonna have a second baby, and then Amber's due the week after that. So there's 3 babies in her family that are coming all at the same time, basically.
But the most important one is yours. So
Of course, yeah. It's pretty, but it's a fun thing. And then like Ashley's first kid was born, or her birthday's tomorrow. Then my brother's firstborn kid was born. Their birthday's on Tuesday. It's like all these July birthdays. It's annoying.
yeah,
Yeah,
it makes the
I'm
month
excited.
expensive.
I'm excited.
Good.
I'm not really
should be.
nervous about the being a dad part. That part is, I'm fine with that. That's no issue. It's the affording a child part that makes me nervous. But
So here's
I'm sure
here's
we'll be
pro
fine.
tips. Here's pro
Don't-
tips that I'm
don't
sure you already
buy-
know.
don't buy dumb things anymore.
Yeah. Here's
Don't
your
buy your
biggest-
dumb friend on a skateboard anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, no dumb skateboards.
No more spontaneous purchases. Got it.
I mean, well, that's not the case. You do have spontaneous purchases. They're just for the child.
For the child, yes.
Don't buy name brand diapers. The markup on that is like $20 extra.
I don't know. We're probably just gonna buy whatever. Yeah.
Pampers.
buy that-
Pampers.
Off-
You're Pampers.
No.
Diapers.
Don't buy Pampers.
We have
Buy
we have, like, a
Huggies.
stockpile
They
right
hug
now.
Don't buy Huggies.
They hug the butt.
Just get Target brand diapers.
I'm not sure. Like
you can
we
get
have not,
like 200 something of them for 30 something bucks.
I'm
The
not
same
sure.
amount in Pampers or Hampers, you'd be paying $60 to $80.
Yeah.
So don't buy name brand diapers.
As of right
Same thing
now,
with
we're
wipes.
stockpiled, but obviously that will go away probably pretty
does.
quickly. So
Very quickly.
I'm not sure what the
Why
diaper
don't
of
you guys
choice
just
will
potty
be.
train your children real quick?
Just sit 'em
Sit 'em
on
on
the
the toilet.
My folks know someone who basically have that with the baby. Yeah. They just know when their baby's getting ready to go to the bathroom and they just hold it over the toilet. So it's a thing you can do.
That's awesome. Good for them.
It's awesome and saves a lot of money.
Yeah.
Because babies go through diapers very quickly.
You know what kind of grosses me out, but I guess I kind of get it, is like the cloth diaper. That kind of just like grosses me out.
You just wash it. You just put on the
No,
sink
you don't
water.
wanna-
Bam, it's
no.
done. You put it back on. Nice and soggy. There you
I'm
go.
telling you right now, you don't want to deal with that, man.
I-
You want that stuff out.
Never. And that's why I brought it up. I'm like, I would probably just throw it out.
And
dude.
you'll have to clean crap out of clothes and bed sheets and
Yeah,
everything
exactly.
else anyway. You don't need an extra thing solely dedicated to crap
Yeah.
to clean. It's gross.
Just
And
like
once
a
you introduce them to food, it gets worse. So
Yeah.
just get it out of the house. And diaper's a way to do that.
Just let them sleep in like a little plastic bag. It's easy to throw it away.
yeah. But yeah, I'm excited for it. I just want it to happen too because I'm selfish and I want 2 weeks off. Off of work, and I'd rather
At least you
have
get
2 weeks of like. I know people are like, oh, it's it's hard, kid. Yeah, but I'd rather be a dad for 2 weeks and not have to worry about work than go to work at all. So
at least you get time off. That's good. So
yeah,
I only had a few days.
yeah.
It was not great. Should have stayed with the mouse.
It is it is
Yeah.
it does help. It does help that it is a state law that in Illinois that you have to give workers 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, minimum.
Should be more, quite honestly.
I completely agree.
It should be,
I think it should be minimum a month, but
yeah, at
That's-
the very
yeah.
least. It's
that's me.
I'm going to use the word disruption, not necessarily in a negative way, but just the whole adjustment to the existence of another human being is
Definitely a disruption.
it's crazy. You guys have the baby going to sleep in a bassinet, or are you guys going to do the whole? It'll sleep in the bed with us.
No, we're not doing the sleep in the bed with us.
That just sounds scary and dangerous. I know that people
yeah.
do that.
I don't
just-
want to. I don't want to
and
roll over and murder my.
we're gonna
child.
be honest.
Straight up.
Isabel, our dog, sleeps with us in our bed, so it's automatically in there. So that was
Isabel
already
gets
turned up.
preferential
Yeah,
treatment.
Yeah, Isabel, like I don't know what we'd do if she did not go into bed. She would just go on the bed. Like it's just it has been a thing since we've had her that Isabel would sleep on our bed, and we like it. It's fine. It's not a big deal. But like, if we were to try to take away
Stop
that
that.
from her routine, like that is what she does, I think that would be very bad. But no, we have like the pack and play thing right now, like in our bedroom, and we're probably gonna move it like next to Amber's side of the bed or whatever, because But and then the baby's room is like right across. I don't know if we're gonna try. I think we're gonna try to just put her in the room, and then hopefully the cries of a child won't make us be like, oh God, we're murdering this child by just letting him cry in here for hours or something. But we'll see.
Well, hopefully you don't let them cry for hours.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But,
I would definitely encourage you to keep them in the room at the start.
yeah, no, at the very beginning,
Because they're going to be up.
Yeah, at the
assuming
very
you do
beginning,
she's going to have to eat basically every
yeah.
2 hours or whatever.
At
And
the
if
very
Amber's-
beginning, yeah, she's gonna be in the.
Good.
I guess I never said that. Like we're having a girl like in any other. episodes of
no.
this. I didn't tell you, but I did tell. I think I put it in the chat.
You put it in the
You put it in
chat.
the
I don't know
chat.
if Mario saw
Yeah.
it though.
but
But I was trying to be ambiguous. The she there was implying to Amber was what I was trying to.
Oh no, but then I
insinuate
said
towards, but-
I said she. So
Well, that's on
Yeah.
you, buddy.
and mostly everyone knows now at this point. So.
Good job
Ah.
keeping that a secret, buddy.
Yeah, My mom still doesn't know though, so that's pretty funny.
What if your mom listens to this
That
show
was the-
specifically?
no, she doesn't.
That'd be hilarious.
Hope
She
not.
would.
Someone send this to Mike's mom.
Please don't. I don't. No, that'll get me in trouble then.
Let me listen to the back catalog of this podcast.
Yeah, I don't wanna. I don't want that. Please don't do that. I beg of you.
Oh.
But yeah, so we will have a child.
Well,
Have you said the name
I'm
yet?
excited for you.
The name is Riley.
Ah.
Is it really?
Yeah,
Like Riley Hawk.
Is it
Yeah.
really?
Tony
Really?
Hawk.
You
it
serious?
is really gonna be Riley. Yeah.
Oh my
like
gosh!
rewrite.
What is wrong with this Last of Us? Yeah.
I knew that was the case. I've known that for.
I mean, we jokingly
For
said
the
that
longest
forever
time.
ago. What
Yeah.
is wrong
No,
with you
I knew-
people?
No, I knew Mike was serious when he came back and was like, "We actually both really like the name Riley." I was like, "Yep, I know."
Damn.
I know
I'm
what's
shocked it
gonna
wasn't
happen.
Ripley, but I'll go with Riley.
So the
That's
future here is that Max's child will watch Mike's child die.
Yep. As
I
they
hope
fall
not.
in love. In their
They'll just-
coming of age moment, my child's gonna die. Great.
They'll go crazy and just lose their minds together.
Yeah.
It'll be great.
Exactly.
God. No.
That's great. Anyway,
Grant,
that's that.
what's going on with you?
He's moving.
Where are you going? You're moving, but why are you moving?
So I was like, you know what?
Because he wants to be able to use this pickup line. Girl, are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only
Oh.
10 I see.
That's
Gross.
right.
Disgusting.
That's how
Makes you-
Logan got his girlfriend.
Yeah. He literally just went on any dating app and just copy pasted that line every match he got.
Copy pasta, baby.
It's easy. It's that easy, right?
It's
I
like
He's
that
not answering.
Staples
He just muted his
commercial, the
mic.
easy button.
Sorry. Doggy was barking. No, I actually thought about doing that for a bit.
You should just do it randomly. now.
That's how
Just
dark
go
it
there.
got for Logan.
you-
I don't
you-
think
like,
I'm
you
gonna
know
do
what worked
it
for me?
anymore.
You
You
gotta
know what
just-
worked for me? I just typed in, kept you waiting, huh? Copy paste that to everybody.
Please send
you
this
should just
gif
send
of
that
Solid
to
Snake.
your girlfriend now, just like on the whim. Just
Okay.
Do it right now. Girl, you from Tennessee?
Is she from Tennessee? Was she born in Tennessee?
That's a great question. Anyway,
I just asked her.
Grant,
nice.
Yes.
why are you moving to Tennessee?
I'm like, you know what? Told myself I want to move back to Tennessee. In the back of my head, that meant retirement. I was like, wait, I could just do it now. My job's fully remote. What am I doing? And so I asked my boss to double check. And he's like, yeah, you can do that. I'm like, all right, I'm out of here. Then my apartment was scheduled for the 14th of August. And they're like, hello, this is a brand new apartment. So it's not finished being complete yet. Maybe in November. So I'm like, oh boy.
R.I.P.
Move home with the parents, which luckily they have this giant area that they built this giant garage and the attic's just empty. And they're like, if you want that to be your office and everything, go right ahead. I'm like, okay. So I might sleep in my house and then just go out there to do work and exist and have my TV and all my gaming stuff and coffee stuff. So I'll be Joker Persona 5 in real life. And it will be amazing.
You're going to live your dream.
Exactly. But no, moving to Tennessee, I'm like, you know what? I really want to do this coffee thing. I don't think I can do it in Indiana. So we're going to Tennessee to do it. And I've been talking to people who own some buildings that they don't use them anymore to see if I can rent it out from them. There's this old electronics store I've been eyeballing and talking with that I may potentially get to open up a coffee shop. But there's a lot more than just, hey, here's money. Now I own a house, a building.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure that out. And small business loans and a lot of other stuff. So
Yeah,
it's a
me-
million
me-
things all at once.
Me and, of course, Max know that pretty well because we are watching The Bear, and that's what The Bear is about. And
Yes.
it sounds like a freaking nightmare. So,
Terrible. Someone told me to watch The Bear. I'm like, no, that'll give me stress. I
Don't
need that
don't
right now.
watch it if you're gonna open a restaurant.
if you're gonna
food
open a
service
business, no.
don't watch it right now.
no.
It
Not right
will
now,
not
no.
help you. I will though.
I said, "Are you the only 10?" I said, "Are you from Tennessee?" And she said, "Yes." And I said, "Because you're the only 10 I see." And she said, "Okay, great."
Did you spell it right?
Got him, dude.
Did you use emoji?
No.
Did you say girl?
No. It's very straightforward.
I
This
think
is
it
some
worked.
weak
it worked,
pickup
man.
line game.
Logan has some L Riz, as the kids say.
Oh,
Logan Riz.
Logan and Grant. I
Do you
learned
know?
what
Did
that
you
meant the
ask
other
what Riz
day.
means?
Yeah, do you know
No,
what Riz
it
is?
came up. No, it came up in a conversation Friday
dude.
night.
We
And I
told
was
you
like,
it's not
oh, I was
anything
supposed to ask
bad.
about this.
We told you it's not anything bad, and you're like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't ask my wife what Riz is. We're like, Max, go ask
Not
your
without
wife.
further context. So a
We
friend
told him to
mentioned it.
Riz up his wife, and he's like, no, this is like
This
probably
sounds crazy.
perverted.
Jesus
I
is
can't
looking
trust
upon me at
anything
this
you-
moment.
I can't trust any of this young kid's slang.
Jesus had all the Riz.
What did she
Not
do?
very slurred.
No, it was her and my buddy Tommy. They said it was just basically flirting. Was the gist of
Do you have game?
Riz.
That's
Yeah.
basically what it is.
Yeah, the
It's short for
charisma.
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 Wait, hold on. That's
Yeah,
That's what it is. Yes.
That's what it is, dude.
Riz. Oh my god.
Charisma.
We are
That's where it comes from.
the
yes.
children are doomed. The children are doomed.
your children are doomed.
Yeah,
This
we're
is a good
fine.
opportunity.
We're
Yeah.
fine.
Oh my god.
This is why you need to bring your children to the Game Awards so we can teach them all this slang. Get them started young.
So gang.
She will be she won't be talking. She'll say words, but she won't be talking by the Game Awards.
So you're
Saying
telling
words
me
now?
there's potential?
There's
We can get
potential.
First word could be Riz? You're telling me this
She's
could be a
already said her
reality?
first word.
Oh,
What was
Which
it?
was?
Oh, what was the first word?
Mama.
Oh, that's,
Oh.
Wow.
you lost. You lost.
Yeah,
I'm
you
sorry,
lost.
man.
That's not your child that he
Sorry, man.
happy.
We were all teaching her mama. I was not pushing the dada agenda at all.
Does she call you mama as well?
She just said no. So babies don't have actually association with the
Sure.
word yet. She just says the sound. She just mimics the sound. So she has no idea that mama means Abby. She just says mama and baba, and now we're getting gaga, which then makes me think of the Goo Goo Dolls, which then puts sympathy in my head. So that's where that train of thought.
That makes me think of
All right,
Lady
cool.
Gaga, then the Joker too.
That's-
Now how
that's-
that's music.
Ooh la
So,
la.
Which then makes me think of La La Land.
Mike,
I can't wait
your
for it.
child's first name has to be Riz now. It is destined right now, or some
Hey,
other
it
word.
could be the nickname.
No.
Riz Riley, you know? It's
Yeah.
Riz Riley. That's
Oh my
Right, these
gosh.
nuts.
Right, these. Good.
You both named your children Easy D's Nuts jokes. Name.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're done. You're both cooked.
Yeah.
Your
it's
child's
over
first
for-
word could be D's.
That's what you should do, Mike. Yeah.
Oh.
Mike, please.
Please
Push
record
for
it
it.
as well.
D's.
D's.
Steez.
Maybe we can make it happen. We'll see. What
Maybe.
Kid gets the award.
You
for
let me
life.
know how that goes.
yeah.
You
Oh,
let me
Lord.
know. Because it's not gonna go easy.
Oh Lord.
Oh my goodness gracious!
I'm sure Amber would be very happy if that happened.
Thrilled. I'm sure she'd be thrilled.
To go back to what we were talking about before, just a little bit here, to kind of put an end cap on it with Game Awards. All I'm saying is that Mario has to come this year.
Yep.
Yeah, I will come this year.
Mario has to come this year. We
Yeah,
all
I
got
have-
it together.
No
Max-
one cared. Logan's not like Max has to come this year. Just
Well, I
Mario.
feel like you came. You always end up sticking around longer, I guess, because Mario's had to leave early that one.
Mario has had to leave
Yeah.
more. I think almost every time. This is true.
Yeah,
But
Yeah, I think so.
I was only not there last year, and Mario, you weren't there last year. It was just Grant, Mike, and Logan.
Yeah.
And
So
Ricky.
Mario and I both missed out last year.
Ricky
But
took.
Mario, you were there in 22 or 21, right?
I
that was my house. Right?
yes.
Yeah, and we all
Yes.
did we skip 2020?
I think it's because I wasn't working at the time, and I was able to be there because it was Illinois, so that's why it was probably
Right.
easiest for me.
Yeah.
2022 we missed. 2020
22
was
we missed.
COVID. Yeah,
But were we together? I don't remember. Because
Not for
December of
COVID.
2020
I feel like we were
To the
together that year, 2020.
Yeah. to the photo archive.
I'm almost positive we were because we were at my place, and then 2021 we were at
Year.
Mike's.
That's right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So by December, we were all feeling okay enough to travel.
That's right. You're right. Nope, that makes sense.
Oh yeah, because we
Oh, we were
went
together
we
because
went to
that's
breakfast at one time.
no.
right?
Oh my gosh! So
This
this
is
is
sandwich
when
place.
this is when one of you took the picture of me lifting my shirt up, standing.
Ah yes.
Because I think Mike Logan and I went to dinner with my folks. So
Yeah. Yep. Oh, we went to the mall and we looked at shoes. And the
yes,
mall
we
was
did
like,
look at shoes.
mall was super packed, and we're like, this is absolutely wild.
I took pictures of
and
Slade
we were, like,
with my
really
professional camera.
That was when he was a little pup still.
Yeah, I took this picture of
I also
Slade.
don't know where he's at. That
Where
was
is
when he's teeny tiny.
And
I mean,
this
before
was
that, we really only went to Logan's, right? For Game Awards. Was it like-
Yeah, it was just your place and Logan's from what I remember.
yeah, that picture.
Hold on, give me a second.
Of
good
Matt.
picture.
With
That is-
Grant's Persona Shrine.
Atlas Shrine.
Yeah.
Oh look, here's the copy of Castlevania Symphony of Night that I returned. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid.
There
I
you
can't
go.
look at these pictures anymore.
We need to Photoshop one where he's like Italian or something or cooking. What was that one image?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's where he
uh,
looks Italian.
Yeah. We just put like a mustache and like a chef hat on you or something.
Oh my goodness gracious! All right. Well, does that do it?
I
Is that
think that
good?
pretty much says it. Yeah.
Yeah, we've been-
We actually went over usually, so it's an hour 30.
Well, you know,
Oh.
we had to catch up because it's been a couple months.
No, of course.
I didn't kill the show though. I want the record to show.
Not yet.
No.
All I did was move.
We've just all been very busy.
Yeah.
Yes. But
Yeah.
I'm excited to have talked to you all. I'm excited to see you all later this year in December
Yeah,
in the
I
land
hope
of Tennessee.
I hope I could come.
Maybe we can go catch Taylor Swift at the grocery store. Logan says he shops at the same grocery store as Taylor Swift.
My
lives over there?
sister,
Grocery store the other day.
my sister
What?
just saw Taylor Swift this weekend in Denver.
Everywhere. She's everywhere.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, do we even go around and share things like where to follow? Do we do that on this show?
No,
I
there's
don't
I
know.
mean, apparently no one else. Yeah. No, don't worry about it.
There's too many
Cool.
Twitter platforms now.
Yeah.
To share
Check
your
us out on Threads, Beehive,
Mastodon, Bumble,
Twitter,
Tinder,
Mastodon, Blue
Okay,
Sky.
Cupid,
Prehistoric.
Grindr.
Bumble.
Zanga.
I think
Black
I saw
Planet.
Bumble has got a. I think it's
Tumblr.
Bumble.
Hopper.
Bumble's got a Barbie promotion with it. In the app store,
maybe I
it was
should
like,
sign
you can
back
send
up.
You can send compliments with Barbie.
I'm gonna
Oh.
spoil Oppenheimer when I see it this week for you guys.
Man,
My dad
Don't
already
do that.
spoiled Oppenheimer for me at dinner the other night.
God.
He's like, is it about his whole life? And I was like,
Is
I
Pr-
guess.
is Pearl Harbor a prequel?
Spoilers.
Just curious.
They nuked Japan. The end.
So
Damn it.
Can't see this
I want to
movie.
see that Matt Damon, Ben Affleck classic.
yeah.
Oh.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you all for watching, and until next time, adios, goodbye, farewell, so long, auf Wiedersehen.
Goodbye now.